Guys, this is Dave with All About Two Strokes. Well, we've been working on the new GPT car, and she has grown. We've gone from 24 inches to 30 inches. That's about the size of the F5 and the HPI Baja. And as I would say, there's the transmission as it promised. I have to drill a hole in the case and move the lace shaft on the other side so the brake and everything will work. And then I have a gear that we're going to put on the other side. It's right here. We have to drill this out to 12 millimeter so that it'll accommodate the chain so it can be driven. And yeah, then we're going to make a bracket from here to the engine to tie that in. And then, as I said, there's the new chassis, and it's going to have the fuel tank. Everything's going to be on the front. I am going to be working on the new hubs for the GPT car. I got the 16 millimeter drill bit, and I already drilled one of the holes for the bearings. So we're going to do the other side, and then we're going to drill the centers, and then we're going to cut the center out for the hind. But yeah, we're going to build that on there, and I'm going to put a plate on it with a spring. One of these springs right here to give it some kind of suspension in the front. There is a plate right there on the back side of the GPT car that holds this down, but it may go back to shocks. I don't know just yet. We are going to build some new rear hubs for it, and we're going to build my axles here. So here's what my axles look like when they start off. I'm not quite done with them yet. And here's the other axle. So this right here will be get drilled in the center. It'll have a pin to go in here. When all I gotta do is cut down a millimeter on that, and it'll slide in there. And then we're going to use a coupler in between there and the hub, and it'll stick out a little bit. And I have the other parts of the axle. There's the other parts of the axle. That's the part that's going to stick out. I'm going to cut them down and put the couplers on them. And then once we get that done and get the gear drilled to 12 millimeter and get the chain on it, we need to build a brace from here to tie the transmission and the engine in together. And then we got to bolt the chassis back up. And yeah, the chassis is actually held on by this plate right here and the motor there, but I am going to make another brace for it to tie it into this here. There's these holes down here on the bottom, and there's some in the back underneath that A-arm right there. Those two holes. And these two holes, I'm going to put a 1/4 inch strip down the bottom of it. I think I got one right here. I'm going to put this strip down there up on the bottom side to kind of tie it in, and then we'll tie in the top, and then we'll mount the gas tank and the front setup, the fuel tank, and the hind. I got a new hind for it there, and we got to build the front end. But this is Dave with All About Two Strokes. Like and subscribe. And if you're into surfboards, me and my buddy Christian, we're doing a gasoline powered 29cc surfboard. Check that out on my channel at David Wickham RC. And we'll keep this content coming. Yeah, you'll have a good day. Later, guys.